Hello, guys. Welcome to our 11th episode. And I just want to give thanks to wavglobal.com, WAVVglobal.com. And we're here with the guys, LANZ,
Mendoza.
fresh out of vacation, Kevin, and my lazy ass brother, Luigi.
Yes, sir.
What's up, everybody?
What's up? What's up?
So, how's your vacation, Kevin?
Fantastic.
Wow.
How's the weather over there, bro?
It was okay. It was whatever.
So, how was the food tasting? What did you taste in Florida?
Um,
Does it taste good?
yeah, it's very good.
No, we're not talking about that. We're talking about something else.
But yeah, no, it was good, man. Tasted some chicken, some steak, appetizers, all that kind of stuff.
How's
man.
the?
This is for your wedding, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what is going to be the dessert for us, man? I want to know.
Oh, wedding cake, bro.
Oh,
Very traditional.
okay.
Yes.
Is it gonna be a Colombian wedding cake?
I don't know.
Apparently,
Just regular.
I heard that like wedding cakes are not really like a thing anymore for wedding. Was that you that told
it's
me?
not anymore. Well, like I don't know. My girl was my wife's on some Gen Z stuff, bro.
Yeah.
Like she thinks that like wedding cakes is not a thing anymore. So now we're just gonna do the champagne towers, and then I'm not gonna have any groomsmen because she wants to make it seem like it's just for us. Which is kind of sad because I want to be with my dogs. You know what I'm saying?
I guess Marcel's just like more traditional. Like, yeah, she wants all that, like the bridal party.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, see, we're
Wedding
not even gonna have a
cake.
bridal party because she doesn't rate it. So
Bachelor party.
no, we're gonna have a bachelor's party
Yeah.
still.
When should we do your bachelor party?
I don't know, man.
A couple months like before the wedding, or like should we do like a hangover thing 3 days before your wedding?
Oh, I think that's what I want to do.
I think that's what we should do. We should go to Vegas for yours.
Yeah.
And then
let's be late for like an hour just to trip out Marcella.
So the whole wedding celebration is gonna feel like it's like for 4 days or how long you guys gonna be gone?
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I mean, we
Yeah.
can do that. I'd be
I
down
don't
to do
know.
that.
We'll think about it.
And then we're gonna find you in the
Rooftop.
the rooftop, the rooftop of the Caesar's Palace, and then but you want 200 bands, you know? So we lost you for 3 days, and then you just have a big ass tan, and then we're gonna have to drive all the way to Vegas because we lost the flight.
How's the wedding planning though? For both of you guys, bro.
It's going.
Bro, this guy had to fly out to Florida just to do some wedding planning. Like that's crazy.
Yeah.
You know, for me, actually, tomorrow I have to do a lot of wedding planning because my wife told me I have to be engaged more. Because all I've been doing is just like, here you go, baby. Here's the card and just pay for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
So, yeah, man. So we just finished watching the March Madness and
Yeah, that was crazy.
the FAU versus
San Diego
State. How'd you guys like the turnout?
Well, I'm pretty sure Kevin really loved the turnout because when we first started watching it was the second quarter and he's like, man, like I bet on San Diego State and I'm pretty sure they're going to lose because they were down like 14, 16 points.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
I
crazy.
thought they were gonna blow it for sure. But then FAU
Butler
was
came
choking,
through.
bro.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, there's so many missed free throws and like you could feel the anxiety on
they
the.
couldn't rebound the ball too.
Mhm.
Yeah, no.
That was crazy, bro.
That's just like typical March Madness, you know?
Mhm. The game winners
Yeah.
are the best.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you just
Anything-
know a game winner is gonna come, right?
Yeah, we called it too.
But honestly, I didn't think he was going to hit that shot. That's
Yeah.
a crazy
Yeah.
shot.
That was
He
good
waited too
defense,
long,
too.
bro.
Yeah.
Like he pulled up at like the 1 second
Yeah.
mark.
Yeah,
you
but
know?
that made it more intense.
yeah.
Yeah,
Butler's
bro.
stock just went up today.
Exactly.
Good for
Yeah.
that guy, you know?
Who do you think's going to win? Do you think? Well, there's another game still, right?
It's
Yeah.
Miami against
UConn.
UConn.
From the look of it, I think I think UConn's gonna take this, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Even after this game, you know?
I don't
Well,
know.
they
We'll
need to
see.
win first
Yeah.
against Florida.
Mm-hmm. No, they
Miami.
Miami.
Miami,
Yeah,
sorry.
so yeah, man. Yo, did you guys see that guy? So this guy, there was a dad that told a person in Vancouver not to vape around his kids, and he got murdered by a guy.
Oh, yeah, I saw this. This is so sad.
Yeah.
That's terrible, man.
Did you guys watch the videos and stuff?
No, but I heard about it, bro. But that's so sad just about vape, bro.
Yeah, but to be honest, there's a lot of people that are like that right now, to be honest. Like a lot of kids are out here vaping in front of people, and once you tell them to stop vaping, they get super vexed.
Yeah.
Even like, you know, like for sure in a lot of barbershops, like there's a lot of kids that just thinks that it's okay to vape around people when there's, you know, there are people waiting while they're waiting. And like even here I've witnessed it, right, where we're just like, okay, yo, you can't do that around here. You know, and like that's even at my old barbershop, like a lot of kids would just come in just constantly vaping, bro. Like, okay, I gotta hide something else, you know, because I'm trying to be a good Samaritan. Yeah, so
No, but that's really sad. Like
it's
I
so
can't,
sad, man.
I can't believe like just because of someone telling you to stop vaping, like it'll cost your life.
Yeah, it
And in front of-
escalated to that.
Yeah, and it's in front of.
How did he die?
He got stabbed.
Bro, that is nuts, man. Like, can you imagine? This is in broad daylight while like his kid is around.
And
Yeah.
did you see like people weren't even like trying to help him or anything.
That's
Like
so
Yeah,
sad.
bro.
I kind of understand with like certain stuff with like people not trying to help him because they might think they're next, you know.
Yeah.
But still, like, come on, man.
Bro, you could outnumber one person.
Yeah.
That's true, but like that's very common, bro. Like let's say you see something happening, bro. Like it's so hard to decide. But the thing is, like,
yeah.
you know, you could have done something
Because
at least.
you're not put in that position. Well, I
Yeah.
know what I'm gonna do in that position. I will fight that guy.
Yeah, I would fight that guy 100%.
yeah.
I
Like,
don't know, man.
I would.
You would jump in like someone has a
100%.
knife.
Oh,
and he's attacking
100%, bro.
someone.
Bro,
Mhm.
that's if you see a person that's helpless and the man is getting stabbed and there's how many people here? Let's say there's a person that tried to stab, let's say Lance right now. There's 5 of us, bro.
No, of course.
It's
You know,
different
but,
because
like,
we know Lance.
Lance.
But if I was to see someone, you know, about to get jumped or about to get stabbed, I'm gonna try and like help.
Yeah, like you could you could just defuse the whole situation
Yeah.
just by talking.
I don't know. I'll be honest, man. Like, I've been in the subway in Toronto and I see these 2 guys like arguing and then it turns into a fight and then one guy gets knocked out. Like, I don't do anything, bro, because I'm just like, I'm gonna mind my business, none of my business type of thing.
Well,
To be honest, you know, like,
I think it's like scenarios too, like, right? Like,
yeah, like
if
this
it-
guy's with his family and his
Yeah.
kids. Like, then it's just like, okay, this is wrong. Like,
Yeah.
this one guy is truly in the wrong.
This
you
is
know?
in broad daylight, bro.
Yeah.
Like this is not like nighttime where it's dead hours. Like a guy just
Yeah.
run up on you and just shank you in the neck or something. This is literally like you could see it all happening.
Yeah, but if
and
you
where there's a bunch of people
but
around
if you can
him.
make sure you're like your safety, you know,
Mhm.
obviously you would want your safety first and then try to help. you
Yeah.
This is
know?
like almost the same situation as like what Luigi had when we were at Ankle when we were like when I was 21 and he was 19, and there was a guy that slapped his girl right in front of us,
Mm,
and Luigi punched him in the face.
it's fire.
good for you, man.
Yeah, he punched him straight in the face, and the man couldn't even do anything.
Yeah.
See, maybe it could have been that situation too, because
Yeah.
that guy that was probably that killed him is a little wuss too, bro. You know,
Yeah.
because he literally saw a guy and he see that, you know, like, oh, I could take on this guy.
Yeah.
And then once another guy comes in there and then just intimidates him a little bit, could diffuse the whole
Mhm.
Yeah,
situation
that's true.
Mhm.
just by, oh damn, like people are actually out here trying to help whatsoever, you know.
Yeah.
So like that could have been easily fixed, in my opinion.
No, yeah, I agree, man. Someone definitely should have stepped in that situation, man.
And it puts a really, really bad image on vapors.
For real, bro.
That
Well-
guy has problems, bro. Like,
You know?
Yeah.
stop
Not all-
vaping.
Yeah, not all vapors are murderers, okay? Okay? Yeah, I know it's really bad for you, but sometimes it could ease your mind.
Well, there's another
know?
like situation that happened. Like, I think it was like 2 months back or 3 months back, where a guy executed like a homeless man in broad daylight. I think it was like in Maryland or like like Baltimore.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a video of it on Twitter, and it was like the craziest thing ever. I watched it and I was like, whoa, that's crazy. One guy was just videotaping this like homeless man, and the homeless man was just sitting there. And this guy literally just pulled up, boom. I said, damn, that's crazy.
Bro, did you guys watch the school shooter thing?
That's
like
so
the
sad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. But I've seen a video like on the body cam, like they're showing like 2 different shoes, bro. There people saying that, I don't know.
What do you mean
like,
2 different shoes?
so basically like the CCTV shows like the girl was wearing a different shoe, and then on the camera, the body cam camera, like it was a different shoe,
So they're saying that they killed the wrong
What?
person.
or like they set it up just to show that they.
Man, in
killed
the
it.
States, like I'm so glad that we live
You
in
know?
Canada because
Some
this never
conspiracy.
happens.
Yeah.
Like it
Yeah.
never happens like in Canada, you know? Because like me, like I'm not a parent. I don't know what it feels like to be a parent, but like I'm just imagining, like imagine you driving your kids to school and they have to go through these drills about, you know, like school safety when it comes to like school shootings and all this stuff. Like in the States, they need to do a better job on like security for the children because
Oh, of course.
like it's been happening too much, man. Like
Yeah.
it's sad. Like these kids are literally like the school's supposed to be like the safe haven for children.
Yeah, and like I think it's like the number of like the shooting is like 300 already, like for the year, and it's not
And,
even half with the
Bro, it's
year.
only like March.
Yeah,
Mm.
You know,
You
or
know,
April.
Well, like what in the right state of mind for them to do these type of things?
But I
you know?
honestly, I personally think it's because of like their surroundings. So with them being able to, I don't know, easy access to guns and stuff, I feel like there's a lot of crazy people, especially like imagine having like 480 million population, you know,
Mhm.
there's at least like 10% that's crazy.
yeah, like mental illness. right?
Exactly. And like
Yeah.
if you can easily acquire a gun, you know, you'll do crazy things. And I feel like that's what's happening in the States.
Yeah, in the States. But in the Philippines, a lot of people have guns in the Philippines. Why is there never school shootings in the Philippines?
I feel like because in the Philippines, there's other things to be worried about.
Yeah.
You know, like when your next meal is, because it's a third world country, you know?
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, because in the States, like everybody in the States, like I don't know, maybe because they have so much time in their hands and like people are so worried about the wrong things and like they just become numb to like the things that they're doing
Mm-hmm.
unless they do like the minute they do it, then they're like, whoa, I really messed up on what they just did. Because I just watched this one thing too. Like, do you guys remember the Buffalo
the
shooting? Like in
yeah.
and like the shooter is just like, oh, I'm not that type of guy. I just read something on the internet and like I'm really sorry for what I did, but you killed 12 people.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? Like to me, that's just a terrible mentality, man. Like it's very sad.
So why do you think these things happen? Because of guns.
Yeah,
Because of
guns
gun
being
laws.
easily accessible in the
exactly.
States, and just I don't know.
I think they just need more training, in my opinion. Like
who
they,
needs more training?
like people in general, like for you to be like here, for you to like have guns here in Canada, you have to be doing a lot of courses
yeah,
and like you have to be like mentally checked. You know, like the security is like 100 more times,
yeah, no.
like much harder than trying to get it.
Yeah, they
in the
should make
States.
more barriers to owning a gun in the
Mhm.
States, but I don't think it'll ever be like that, man.
Yeah.
I think they just love guns in the States, man.
Bro, when I lived in the States, like the person that I was living with in the States had like 30 guns.
Yeah.
And he laid it out all in front of me. And like I've never seen that before, you know? And I was just
Yeah.
like, bro, like how anxious are you for you to have 30 guns? Like, do you
Yeah.
think there's gonna be like a World War III right in your backyard? Like
No, it's
That's
more.
crazy
That's
to
probably
me,
more
bro.
like a hobby, right? He just collects guns. I don't
Yeah,
think you
and
know.
then he took me hunting too, and I was like, man, he tried to make me shoot Bambi, bro.
Oh damn!
I'm like, no, you know that's Bambi. You know what I mean? Like he took me deer hunting, and like I went to like up north in Minnesota, and the first thing I see is so like you know like this person I was seeing at the time, and like her cousin brought like a squirrel that she was gonna taxidermy. And
That-
like she
that's
literally
weird.
she literally just looked at it, she's like, oh look, it's a squirrel. I'm gonna taxidermy it. And then I go into their house and they have a bear. They have a bear
As a
as
carpet.
a carpet.
With the head and everything.
Yes, man. I was like,
Nice.
whoa, I'm like, yo, what
Right.
world am I in at the moment, bro? Like this is crazy
But
to
I'm
me.
not gonna lie, like
Yeah.
when I went to Minnesota with you, like when we tried like deer, it was actually like one of my favorite meats. It was really good. When they turned into a sausage.
I got tricked into eating deer, bro.
Yeah, but you liked it.
Yeah, and until I found out it was deer. It was
Yeah, but-
gross.
Oh dear.
Yeah. Oh dear, man. Like, and it was crazy because when I lived in the States like for like 2 months or 3 months, I think, right? And it was hunting season for them at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember I opened up the garage because I was throwing garbages like for the garage or whatever, right? and I see 2 deers hanging, bro. I was like, whoa, like, bro, it's a whole different world out there. Like, it's crazy how in the
Yeah.
States, like, every single state has their own culture.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it feels like sometimes each state is like a different country, man.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's
You know?
true.
Because, like, even when we went to, like, Houston, right?
Yeah.
And we went to, like, the Galleria, you know? And we go into the Galleria, and guys have Glocks on them. Like, in plain, like, broad sight.
Yeah, just walking around outside with it.
Can you imagine if that happened here, bro?
Oh, that would be crazy, bro.
Bro, if that happened here, people would run away from that
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah, no,
You know,
for
but to
sure.
them, they're like, oh, yeah, I could fit. I know what
That
he's
guy's a
doing.
cowboy.
You know what I'm
He's
saying?
okay.
Like, yeah, this is all for my safety and
Yeah.
for my country.
That guy's a sheriff.
Yeah. But even in Florida, bro.
Yeah, Florida. I don't know. That's
Oh,
why
Haven't seen
I think
it.
I would never live in the States. That's my opinion. I love Canada, bro. Canada's sick.
Yeah, Canada's
I
sick.
mean, if I was living in the States, I would have a gun too, I feel like.
Yeah,
me
That's
too.
what I would say.
I would do
you
this,
know?
but you can't. You're not allowed to have a gun unless you're an American citizen.
Yeah.
Like, for us, it's unfair, right?
I'll
Because-
just have one in my house just in case someone tries to break
Yeah.
it. or
yeah, and then you go
something.
and then you go to jail for like 7 years
Well,
because you have an illegal gun. What do you want to do? man?
do you guys remember what happened with that Milton kid?
What
So there
Milton
was a
kid?
B&E that happened in Milton, right?
Mhm.
And there was 2 guys that went inside their house, and then there was this kid that owns a gun, and he owns it legally, and shot someone and killed that person.
in self-defense.
In
I
self-defense.
know this one. Yeah,
His mom was in the house.
and his mom was in the
too.
house, and he
Mhm.
felt threatened. That's why he shot and killed him. And now
he
he's
got
standing-
charged for like manslaughter. Right?
Manslaughter.
Yeah.
See, to me, that's
Right?
messed up.
Exactly. He's in your home with guns
Yeah,
too.
trying to
And
break.
then he got charged.
He got charged for
charged.
manslaughter.
Damn,
Bro, to me, like that part of the system is so messed up because if I feel threatened at my own house, and let's say a random person's at my house, bro, he's dead.
Yeah, for sure. But okay, so this.
You know?
So I was talking to a police officer about this. I was talking to Ben, like my one client, and he told me. I said, "Why did he get the manslaughter?"
Mhm.
And then it's because the guy was running already-
away from him.
running away from him. So he was no longer a threat, and he still shot him. That's what he told me. I don't know if
Well,
that's
that
the
man,
real.
that man chose to die that day.
No, but I kind of understand
You know what I mean?
why he got the manslaughter, because he was running away. He wasn't, trying to have a shootout with you. If he had a shootout with you and you killed him, I think that would have been completely fine.
Yeah.
But he was running away.
Yeah, but still, why you out here doing B&Es, man?
Yeah.
You know,
But
because
doesn't
like,
make sense.
yo, don't put yourself in a situation where you're gonna have self danger,
Yeah.
right? Like, I'm not gonna go into a random person's house and be like, yeah, I know I'm gonna be okay.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? Like, there's even like a situation where I read this guy, he was trying to rob this house, and he was going through the roof, and he was trying to go inside the house from the roof or whatever through like I don't know, whatever. He was just trying to get inside from the
Chimney?
roof. Yeah, and then he fell, and he sued the person that owns the house and won, bro.
This was in Canada.
Yeah, this was in Canada. Like, what?
Yeah, it makes no sense.
Like, what is going on here, bro? You know what I'm saying?
Your roof is slippery, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Like, can you imagine? Like, I could literally just make myself a living when it comes to like, okay, I'm gonna do B&Es, but I'm gonna injure myself every time and sue the household.
That doesn't make sense. Okay, yeah, that's pretty backwards.
You know, like
Yeah.
it's
But
messed
even
up.
even like that Milton thing, like that manslaughter stuff, like he shouldn't have gotten manslaughter.
Yeah, no. In the
You
in
know?
the States, he wouldn't have gotten
Oh,
anything.
no way,
Yeah.
bro.
So
Like, do you
they're-
remember? There's this one guy. We watched this documentary about this one guy. He has a kid and he's Taekwondo instructor.
Oh, molested the kid.
Molested
Yeah,
the
yeah,
kid,
yeah.
and the dad found out that the instructor was gonna be dropped off into this airport, and he came from the back and shot him and killed him.
Oh, I saw this video,
Yeah.
bro. He
Yeah.
was like he acted like he's like a cameraman or something.
Yeah.
So
He
and
was
then
wearing a
he sh-
hat
and
and
then
everything,
and he
yeah.
popped him, right?
Yeah.
He popped him, and then like, and he was gonna get like charged for like murder and stuff like that, and the whole state was like, that's wrong
Yeah.
because he was just trying to
Yeah.
protect his family, this and this. See, that's what I rate about the states too, you know, because like personal safety is a big thing in the states.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like
It
even
is.
if, but like to an extent though, right? Because like some people who are like, you could be in the wrong place at the right time. Do you get what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
by example, like even us, right? Let's say we go to the wrong neighborhood and then we go to like a person who is, let's say he's a racist or something, right? And we're in front of his yard, and he could shoot us legally. That's what's messed up about it. Like, even though there's no danger whatsoever, let's say we kicked a soccer ball and all of a sudden we have to get it in his yard, and he feel threatened, and he'll pop him.
Yeah, so there's like positives and negatives. I feel like Canada is too much on the side where it's like you can't do anything, and then the States, I kind of feel like it takes it too far a bit too, you know?
Yeah. So how do you guys feel about Andrew Tate being released?
Crazy. That's so crazy. So I have one client, like Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Jordan loves Andrew Tate. He stopped drinking. He started working out more because of Andrew Tate.
Yeah.
I mean, good for Jordan, man.
Yeah. Shout out to Jordan, man.
Yeah.
But I remember we were playing poker like 2-3 nights ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, yo, did you hear about Andrew Tate coming out of jail? I was like, yeah, I saw it. He's like, man, thank God, you know? But I'm afraid that they cloned him. That's why he was there for so long.
Oh my gosh. That's crazy.
But like, have you guys seen all those conspiracies of like cloning and or like other actors, like celebrities, like playing different celebrities? Yeah. Which is kind of crazy to me because I can kind of see it, but don't see it. You know?
Do you believe in human cloning?
Okay. Well, you know how like Kodak Black was released, and Kodak Black 6 years ago does not look like the Kodak Black we know right now.
Oh, that's like Gucci Mane, like what you're saying.
Gucci Mane.
Yeah,
There's
those are
Gucci
the two
Mane,
biggest examples.
Yeah.
and
I
then
think.
and then Jordan, he tried backing up his like cloning thing with like Andrew Tate and like his brother with like Martin Lawrence, like Bad Boys with like Will Smith. Yeah. So
Okay.
do you guys remember how like Dave Chappelle went off grid, said he went to Africa and all that stuff? So like it was the same thing with Martin Lawrence apparently.
What?
Yeah, and he also said that Dave Chappelle that we know back then is not the Dave Chappelle we know now.
Damn, bro, Jordan's be on some mushrooms or something, bro. Like,
Yeah, some
bro.
conspiracy theory shit.
Yeah, he stopped drinking, but he been eating too much mushrooms, in my opinion, dog.
But yo, I'm not gonna lie, like some of it, like to a certain extent, I feel like they're maybe like not the same person.
No, like I think like they have the technology to be able to clone somebody because you could clone your own dog.
You can clone your own.
Yeah, like if you could clone anything, like let's say if you could clone a dog, then you could clone a human.
Yeah.
Right? Like it's almost the same technology, right?
Especially with like Andrew Tate being so popular with like the younger, you know, male
his influence
generation.
is crazy.
But that's what I'm saying, right? And I don't know who's cloning people, but if they clone him, they can basically control.
If there's ever human cloning, please put that in the stock market because that's probably gonna be booming.
Yeah.
Please let me have insider trading on that one. Yeah. So when I was in Croatia, I almost partied with Andrew Tate. Actually, I was literally an hour away from partying with him.
Which Andrew Tate? The real one?
Also,
or the fake one?
the pre-prison one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this
So
is
the
when
real one.
this was in August last year, and remember they just released the Nug Boys video with like Andrew Tate and stuff,
partying in Croatia.
and then a week later, that's when I went to Croatia, and then that's when he started going like all canceled and all this and all that stuff, and he was in Split an hour before, what is it called? An hour after I left, and like where I was having lunch, that's where he docked his yacht. Where everyone is like, oh, he's here, and stuff like that, you know. And the club that he was partying at in Split, I was partying there the night before. And the way the booths are in that club, it's all connected.
So let's say you did get to meet him. What would you like say anything to him or
Yeah,
what?
say what's up, bro. 100%. I would say what's up.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna make sure I'm not vaping around him because he's super anti-vape, you know. I'm gonna make sure I have a cigar.
Have a cigar,
Yeah,
exactly.
I'm gonna have a cigar and say, yo, I'm top G2, doggy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but it'll be cool to like meet those type of people. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Just
no,
to pick
for
their brains
sure.
and stuff like that. It's just unfortunate that they're all getting canceled and
There's a
Yeah.
lot of
stuff.
people getting canceled.
There's-
Who else is getting canceled?
Kanye West,
recently?
bro.
Yeah, Kanye too.
Yeah, Kanye.
Oh, it was kind of funny what he said.
Yeah.
What movie did he watch?
He was watching 21 Jump Street.
Yeah, bro, he was watching 21. So I guess apparently he watched 21 Jump Street, and then he posted on Instagram or Twitter or whatever. He's like, "Oh, after watching 21 Jump Street, I don't not like dislike Jew people now. That's what he said.
No,
He said, I like Jew people now.
Kanye's definitely cloned, bro.
Wow, bro, we just turned into a huge conspiracy podcast. Whoa, what are
Bro,
we
we just
doing?
saw like fucking like 10 different Kanyes, bro. So that's 10 different clones, bro.
Oh, I bet you they're just like, all right, okay, you're one for January, you're one for February,
bro.
March, April. Damn.
I saw. Do you guys remember watching Family Guy? How there was like one episode where there's an actor who plays a bunch of like different celebrities, and they have like the skin suit in the closet. Do you remember that episode or no?
No, I remember that.
You remember that?
Yeah, I remember
so that's the conspiracy theory about like one person playing the same celebrity like to today.
Man, you guys are scaring the crap out of me,
Man,
man. Why is
I've
it that
seen
every
that
time we're
stuff.
doing a podcast, I get anxiety out of all of you guys, bro?
What are you talking about?
You guys are on some like,
know
it's
what-
like literally
bro,
giving
you know
me straight
why?
anxiety, bro.
You know why? It's because Leo sleeps at 9:30 and I sleep at like 2:30 watching all conspiracy theories.
Oh, I used to be
We
the
got
craziest conspiracy theorist, bro. Like, when I would watch the craziest things, man. Like,
Yeah,
I would watch all like the Illuminati stuff and all those things. I was like, whoa, like I believe in all this stuff. Like, and like there are times where I was just like, I look at my phone, I'm like, oh, I gotta turn it off. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause
They
like,
might be
they know
listening, right?
they're watching. You know,
And
like
every social media platform you go is just gonna be everywhere, you know.
Yeah.
See, that's what's crazy for me, bro. Like when we talk about something and then it'll pop up on our Instagram, bro.
Or TikTok.
Yeah,
I think
like-
TikTok is the worst when it comes
so
to
it's
that thing.
basically just listening, bro.
Oh, of
Bro,
course it is.
100% it
Yeah.
is, man. Because
Oh,
it can't be a
100%.
coincidence.
I
Yeah.
remember Kevin was talking to me about how like, oh, did you hear about that Alaska theory? Or like, not Alaska theory, the North Pole theory.
no, the Antarctica. I
Antarctica,
know
yeah.
about that one. I love that one.
This is
Yeah.
crazy.
Oh, the
Bro,
Antarctica
they're
one
saying
is
how
crazy.
it's like the richest and like the most influenced people have access to like Antarctica.
Mhm.
And
they
how
have
like they
like
live there.
and they have an agreement with each other.
Yeah.
So like basically in Antarctica, there's an advanced human beings that are in there, and only the elites could really talk to them. And then like and if we go to war with them, like we could lose, like
Yeah.
against like the
Because
whole
they have
world.
laser guns and shit.
No, like they probably have like UFOs and like
Yeah.
they have a. So basically, I bet you they could teleport.
Yeah.
That'll be
Yeah.
cool.
Teleporting
Right?
would be pretty cool, man.
Oh man, but did you believe that people actually landed on the moon? Do you believe that?
I don't know, man.
Oh,
I've watched some stuff, man.
That's gonna be for another. That's gonna be for another episode.
Oh my gosh, yo! Tonight we became just a bunch of crazy guys today, bro.
Bro, there's a
Yeah,
lot of
bro.
things, man. Like even like the whole pyramid.
Oh yeah, the
theory.
pyramid. I think they're saying that the pyramid is way bigger than we think it is. So it's like an iceberg effect in the pyramids.
Bro, I think one of the reasons they want us to shut down TikTok is because of this, man. Because most of these conspiracies,
Yeah.
I found it through TikTok.
Yeah.
And it's just like exposing
Yeah.
a lot of stuff, or at least just like opening up your mind to like question things, you
Yeah,
know?
for sure.
Yeah,
It's just there's no filter in TikTok. That's why, bro.
but it's a good thing. I
Exactly,
think
it
is.
I think we should be able to speak our minds and actually talk about
Yeah, but
the
this
things
is
that we think that is important.
this is not what the Illuminati wants, though.
Watch what's it called? Watch LANZ disappear tomorrow. He's not here for his appointments. Look, where the hell's LANZ?
Please go for the guy with the braids with big nose. Don't go for me. Okay, I don't want to. Please, sir.
Like going back on this pyramid thing. So there's actually a Netflix series with a guy named Graham Hancock.
Mm-hmm.
And I told you about this. I told you about this too, right?
Mm-hmm.
How I watch all like the whole season and stuff, and he's trying to like debunk all the historians. So all the historians are trying to cancel him because
I know what you're talking about. So basically, there's a guy that everyone in Egypt thinks that he's like the brains on all the pyramids, right? And he says a lot of false things. And this is the guy that's telling him that you're false, right? This is the guy you're talking about, right?
Graham Hancock.
Yeah. So he's saying the same. And then like there was like they had like this big like conference on about how the pyramids are built and all this stuff. And like the guy from Egypt like was asked so many questions, and he said everything what you guys know is false, da 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 and stuff. And that guy that you're talking about is like, no, what they're saying is actually real. They're saying like the entryway of the pyramids and stuff is like what they're saying is real. You know what I mean? And like how they're built and like what's in them and like how it was used for like energy and like all those things.
So like what Graham Hancock was basically saying is just like the pyramids in Egypt, it's not like the biggest one or the oldest one. So there's a bunch of different pyramids around the world, even in the Amazon, and there's like proof of it. And they're saying the reason for the pyramids, it's not for like tombs and all that stuff. It's because it's aligned with like so many stars and like the diameter of like the earth and stuff like that. And it might be used for like energy.
Yeah, exactly.
But energy for what? You know, even we don't even know like what it's meant for. And like
aliens.
I think so.
Oh, you guys want to hear some crazy conspiracy theories about Tesla, Nikola Tesla? Oh, I'm gonna put you guys on.
Oh, I know this
right
one.
now.
Yeah, I know this
so
one.
So basically, Nikola Tesla, so the Rothschilds gave him funding for infinite energy, and he found it. He found it, and he found basically like we could all have free electricity forever, like infinite energy, right? And the Rothschild. Oh, I'm so scared just talking about it. So basically, the Rothschild just killed off the whole operation because they're not gonna benefit from it. Because,
they can't profit.
Yeah,
off
they can't
of it.
profit out of it and stuff like that. And then so that's why they canceled the whole operation.
Well, that's the same thing with like back in 1996. There was two brothers who created a car that ran strictly on 2 gallons of water.
Yeah, he mysteriously passed away,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, after having a dinner with like I think he had like a business meeting dinner with like some higher up guys or something like that. And then he mysteriously
No, they
got
said he had a
sick.
heart attack,
Yeah,
right?
he had a heart attack.
Yeah.
See,
That's insane.
Yeah, when you hear stories like that, you can't help but like think that like, okay, some of these conspiracy theories must be true because there's people doing some shady stuff that like, you know.
Yeah, because that's
I just believe in ghosts, guys. Can we just talk about ghosts? I don't want any more conspiracy theories because like this is scary, bro.
Yeah. But I think that the water one was kind of crazy to me because imagine like we didn't need gas. I feel like it'd be way better for the environment too if we didn't need gas.
To be honest,
for
what's
sure.
actually better for the environment at this point, man? To be honest,
Yeah, they said battery, right?
you
But
know,
like,
there's,
Yeah.
there's so
okay,
many.
but
There's so
this
many
car-
things.
this
There's so
car-
many of us, bro.
But this car was just strictly run on water.
yeah.
So I don't know if there's batteries, but it was 1996. That's the year I was born. But strictly water. Imagine that. Imagine all cars being driven right now. No gas, no nothing, just water.
I've seen a lot of videos with that. In the Philippines, there's this guy who can like run a motorcycle with just water.
Yeah.
But then all of a sudden, when a TV network comes to check on on the guy to actually show a video of him like trying to start the
the motorcycle.
it won't start. You know?
So I guess
Damn.
his
know?
project is
Yeah.
a failure. That's what it
Yeah.
means.
No, like he has videos of his own, like video on his
Oh.
cell phone to show. But then when they want to see it live,
Yeah,
it
but
won't
like
start.
They want to
Maybe-
discredit him.
Yeah.
the way the
Bro,
media
maybe-
is in
maybe
other
the-
countries are so controlled though, bro.
Yeah.
Like it's all like just either owned by like the government and they, you know, and the other parties have their own different things. So this party probably doesn't want people to know that, and this party wants people to know that. Like that's why, like, you know, in a lot of things. So from the sound of it, I don't believe anything you guys are talking about
Yeah, that's
because
good.
you guys are just scaring the shit out of me, bro.
You guys are spreading misinformation.
This is all misinformation stuff, man. Can we just get back to talking about barbering?
Yeah,
man?
let's talk
Like-
about barbering, guys.
Man, I miss. Yes, let's talk about barbering. Barbering has been beautiful to us
Oh,
this
it's
year.
been amazing.
Yeah.
You know, like
Inshallah.
I feel like we haven't really talked about barbering like that. You know, in this podcast, we never had like an episode dedicated for just talking about our experiences being a barber.
I think we have.
We had a few, but like just, you know.
just recently we haven't really.
Yeah, because I feel like there's more things to talk about now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like barbering, it gets so. It's the same.
You just get
thing.
so one-sided, man. You just
Yeah.
go. You
It's
just,
a skin fade or a taper.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Or you could just go, first guideline, then you go 0.5 and then
Yeah.
1.5, and then you just blend it.
Yeah.
That's it. And then end the
No, but
story.
you know what? The craziest thing is seeing our growth from like March of last year to like March of this year.
Mm-hmm.
Like some of our guys, you know, they're making.
So like, no, we don't have to say all those things, but but like, the growth has been really, really good, and like we're so proud of all of us and how our team is growing and stuff.
Yeah.
I just want to give everyone a kiss.
Mhm.
You know,
Oh,
I want to give them a hug.
Every time I tell someone to, like when I'm lining up their mustache and stuff, I'm like, yo, close your eyes. And they're like, why? I'm like, because I'm going to give you a kiss. That's what I tell them. And they're like, okay. And then I'm like, bro, I'm just joking.
Well, I told a client today, so I was lining up his beard. Right? I'm like, yo, don't stare at me like that, dude. That's why I told him. I was like this, and I was like, I'm wearing shorts today, so be careful. I don't want you to feel my little wingers. You know what I mean? I don't know why people tend to have that, you know, like that reaction every time they get a lineup. They just stare right in your eyes,
it's
man.
really weird.
Well, the weirdest is like they go like just look at you for like a millisecond, you know?
Yeah.
They act like we didn't see it, you know? I saw it, fam, you know? You were looking at me.
Bro, I like, you know, I have a lot of guys that what's it called? This is what they do. They just look up and like I can tell that they're still like looking at me. I'm like, yo, just close your eyes. They're like, bro, I'm not looking at you. I'm like, yeah, you are.
Yeah, but like when you have that eye contact with your client while you're cutting, you'll just be like, You're like, it depends. If you just met him, you're like, okay, this guy's kind of weird, you know. But if it's your dog, you just be like, yo, what are you doing, dude? You know what I mean? Like you just met the first client, and then he stares at you, and you're just like, okay, fam, we're not that close yet. You know what I mean? Like you gotta go here 3-4 more times, you know, for me to be able to stare at you.
The best. So like, I don't even, you know how you tell people to like blow their cheek and stuff like that? What I do is I just tap like this, and some guys will be like, you know, like that.
See, because you trained them.
Because I trained them.
Yeah, see?
Like today, bro, like I was cutting. I wasn't talking to him, you know, but he knows already. And I was like, I tapped like this, and he's like, I'm like, lit.
Oh, but nothing funnier when you have first client, and it's like, yo, blow. And he goes,
I'm like, yo, blow your cheeks. And they're go, trying to blow their cheeks. I'm like, what are you doing?
see, that's when you know they've had a terrible barber.
Yeah.
See, like that's how you can find a client where he's had a good barber or a terrible barber. Where you tell a client, like let's say especially with their beards, and you be like, yo, blow. And if he goes like this, like that, you're like, okay, this guy has never had a good haircut in his life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But when they go like this, that's when you know this guy's an elite client.
Bro,
because he knows what he's doing.
You know who's so funny is John Mata.
Yeah.
Bro, John Mata is so funny. I'm like this. I'm like, yo, John, go like this. Like, put your lip down. And he's like this. Like, he opens his mouth. And I'm like this. Bro, why do you open your mouth and you get hair in it? He's like, bro, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but we have so many.
I love that guy, though, bro.
I love
so
all our
funny.
clients, to be
love-
honest,
yeah.
bro. All our clients, and like recently we've been playing basketball with a lot of our clients.
Yeah, that's been sick.
Yeah, like we've been, you know, like shout out to Jason. I love Jason.
Jason
man.
is sick, bro.
We've been playing basketball with him like every week now, you know, and like it just, you know, you just have that like client and barber relationship outside of the shop, and you guys actually talk about what they do for work and like, you know, like just life stuff, like life in general, you know.
I think the best thing about like our clients is we can actually do business with them too, right? Like for example, like Verdeep is the number one, you know, example of that. How like it's not just a barber shop, or it's not just a barber and like client relationship. Now it's like, bro, we went out with him, you know, for Lance's birthday.
Yeah.
And then his birthday's coming up and he's like, yo, you guys all better be there and stuff like that, you know?
Oh, 100%. Like I feel like I've excelled like with the help of our clients.
Yeah.
You know, like especially with like Kevin, you know, shout out to Kevin because I love Kevin. That's my big crowdom, you know what I'm saying? And like Obi and like Adrian, you know, like they're basically like, they're just here to look out for you because they've done it before, right? Like, you know, with Kevin, him being a businessman, you know, with Obi being like a pretty good like real estate agent, and Adrian like always help us find units and like doing all these deals, and like we just grow that relationship, which is great. So shout out to all our clients, and we love all of you guys, and we're not all conspiracy theorists. We just, you know, this is just for all entertainment purposes. And to the all Illuminati eyes, please do not attack us. We are not big enough to be attacked.
Yeah, do not take Lance, okay?
Please do not take Lance, okay?
He's the best one here, okay? Take Josh if anything.
Yeah, please. I would sacrifice Josh more than Lance. Please.
Yeah. I don't really know what I was talking about.
So like, You know, so like, yeah, like I said, like I just want to take this time and really, especially to all the moms that's really helped us grow in the past like 3 months. Oval mommies to the moon.
Oval
You
mommies
know,
to the
like you
moon,
guys are
man.
the reason why we're in this position today. You know.
So should
Yeah.
we kind of
Mhm.
tell them about what's gonna happen?
No, you could just watch. It's way better to just
No, I think we should give them a.
Also, a little sneak peek, yeah. So basically, yeah, we're about to expand on the second location, which is amazing, and like I'm very, very happy about it. And yeah, and like we wouldn't be able to do it without any of the
Any of
guys.
you
You know,
guys,
the
yeah.
guys that I mentioned, especially Kevin, Obi and Adrian. Like, thank you guys for like helping us and like just make our life way better and just seeing our vision and like with Lauren helping us out with Choo going to the moon because he's just out here
He's
editing our
famous.
stuff.
He's famous now, guys.
Yeah, he's famous now.
Hollywood.
Like, so we only see him like only sometimes because we have to book an
Yeah.
appointment with him because
Yeah.
he's just too many people just want to work with him. You know what I mean? And then with Lauren, he's out here just buying J's on a daily basis.
J's
You
for
know?
days.
Yeah, so like this is like a time for us to just reflect on like basically what's about to happen in the next couple weeks or
Mhm.
so.
Couple weeks, couple
You know?
months. But yeah, we're coming back home to
We're gonna do a coming back home, baby. I'm coming back home to North Oakville, and which is beautiful. You know what I mean? And we're about to close it out. Close it out, man.
All right, guys. Thank you guys for listening to our 11th episode, and shout out to Wavv Global. You can use TT10
For 10% off.
10% off.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys, and
Yep.
you'll see it. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
We're coming home like LeBron James did from Miami to Cleveland, baby. Let's go.